One of my subscribers had sent me this story involving Andrew Gillum, and I had a chance and opportunity to read the article. And let me tell you something right now. Something about this seriously is not adding up, more so on Andrew Gillum's side of the field. Now, basically what happened is Andrew Gillum was in Miami this past, weekend, and let me get it right. The police were called to the location at which he was located. Of course, they did not know who was there or anything like that. But they were called there because apparently there was an overdose that was occurring. There were 3 men in a room. Andrew Gillum was one of the 3 men in the room. So they came in there. They found that Andrew Gillum was completely inebriated. Basically, he was just completely intoxicated. He couldn't really answer any of their questions or anything like that. And then as the police were looking around the room, they discovered some little baggies, and inside of them was crystal meth, like methamphetamines. So now red flags are going up like, okay, what's really going on here? But Andrew Gillum says that he was not taking the meth. The most he most likely was doing was drinking, because I believe they also said that he was vomiting as well. And the story that Andrew Gillum gave them as to why he was there for a wedding, probably celebrating someone getting married and, all of that good stuff. It could have been like a bachelor type of thing. Well, fast forward to the person who had the police called for them, who was the one who was completely done and finally came to. When they asked him about what was going on, with that situation right there, and they mentioned to him about a wedding for the weekend, the guy said, "A wedding? I'm not here for a wedding." He was like, "I didn't realize that there was a wedding this weekend." And he was like, "I didn't know Andrew Gillum was here for a wedding." So they reached back out to Andrew Gillum, and when they brought the question up about a wedding to him, they said that the call went silent. Like, he didn't answer the question, and then kind of just brushed him off and just kind of hung up. So now it's a lot of red flags just like pointing up right here. 1, what was Andrew Gillum doing there in the first place? 2, was he using that meth? And I think those are the only two, now that I think about it, those are the only 2 questions. But the main question is, what was he doing there? And also, why would he seemingly lie about why he was there? Like, there's a lot of stuff going on here. And because he is a political figure and people are aware of who he is, they're going to stay on top of this, especially them Republicans, because, he's a Democrat. They're going to try their best to stay on top of him, especially since he had some kind of an investigation on him before. If you remember, he was investigated for ethics violations as mayor before. So now they're going to really stay on top of this. So I don't know what kind of situation this is. I don't know if the friend that was there is telling the truth or not, or whether Andrew Gillum is telling the truth or not. It's somewhere in a gray area, but it's not looking too well for him, especially since they found that meth in that room and one of them was OD'd. One of them passed out. Now, one of my followers on Twitter had sent me a picture involving Andrew Gillum in, I'm not going to say a compromising position, but the picture that was sent to me was him, and it was, I guess, one of the friends. And someone had informed me that the friend in that picture was a member of the Alphabet Academy, and they were on a boat. Some of you may not have already seen this picture. Some of you may have not. I'm not sure. But it was a picture of them on a boat together, and they were kind of close on that picture. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find that picture. Okay, so here's a picture of the friend. This is Travis Dyson. Now, based on what I've read about this guy so far, or heard, one of the main things that stuck out to me is that this Travis Dyson is a quote-unquote male escort. So why is Andrew Gillum in a hotel room with 2 other guys, one of them being him, where there's crystal meth there's alcohol, and this guy's a male escort? Mind you, Andrew Gillum is married, has children, but in 2020, that don't mean a thing. So now it's getting even more interesting. As True Royal Family says, the plot thickens. Andrew Gillum gonna have some serious explaining to do involving this whole situation going on right here. But that's really all I have as far as this story goes. But yeah, it's not looking too well for Andrew Gillum as it stands right now. And as I kept reading through on this heavy.com, one of the things that stuck out to me was on the heavy.com website that says, and it's the fifth one, it says Dyson, who's this guy right here, the male escort, is engaged to be married to a man by the name of Luis Antonio Jr. and have been engaged since August 2018. And also it says that he was formerly in the military. He also has his little profile on his escorting site. And it says, if it is a dating atmosphere you desire, I definitely have an eclectic taste for dates. I don't only enjoy one type of fun, but the type of fun where we have is definitely up to you. Let's have some fun. And he puts the kiss lips emoji at the end. Andrew Gillum, again, sir, the ball is back in your court. You have your hands tied right here, and he better have a good PR team to try to explain this one, because it's one thing where they have found you in a room. Well, first off, he's been found in two compromising positions. One, he was found in a room with these two guys, one of them being a male escort, with meth there and alcohol. Then apparently he says that he lied and said he was there for a wedding, and this person said that he wasn't. And then the person that they're talking about now is the male escort, and it's clear what team he plays for. So I'm going to end the video on that note, and y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Twitter if you haven't done so already. Have your notifications turned on, and I will talk to you in the next one.